Welcome to our channel. Before we get started, please consider liking and subscribing so we can bring more stories like this to you.
Amidst the breathtaking yet harsh wilderness of Iceland, the glaciers loom like silent sentinels, their crystalline surfaces reflecting the pale sunlight. This remote landscape, both alluring and treacherous, unfolds with jagged ridges that rise abruptly from the ground, creating a labyrinth of ice and snow. As the winds howl and snowflakes swirl, the beauty is deceptive, hiding the perilous reality of a rapidly changing climate. The once mighty glaciers are not only marvels of nature but also indicators of a dire environmental crisis. Each year, warmer temperatures gnaw at their edges, causing them to melt and retreat. Here, at the heart of this frozen land, the stakes have never been higher. Against this stark backdrop, an investigative photojournalist is chained atop a melting glacier, her efforts to expose the illegal drilling operations threatening the very essence of this pristine wilderness. The urgency of her situation amplifies as the creaking ice signals danger. She is an unwilling witness to greed that seeks to exploit nature's beauty for profit. Jason Statham finds himself drawn into this conflict, ready to confront both nature's fury and human villainy to rescue her from her icy prison. Jason Statham's character emerges as a rugged and resourceful hero, embodying the resilience and determination that defines him. With a background deeply rooted in rescue operations across perilous terrains, he has faced down life-threatening situations before, developing an instinct for survival and an unyielding spirit. Each scar on his weathered hands tells a story of battles fought against nature's fury, echoing his past missions where lives hung in the balance. Motivated by a profound sense of duty and compassion for those in peril, Jason is not merely a man of action, he possesses a moral compass that drives him to confront injustice. The plight of the chained photojournalist stirs something within him, compelling him to act. He knows that her efforts to expose illegal drilling practices are not just about one woman's fight but part of a larger battle against environmental exploitation. As he gears up for the treacherous journey ahead, armed with ice axes and an unwavering resolve, Jason embodies the hope that even amidst chaos there exists a chance for redemption, both for the journalist and the fragile ice landscape she seeks to protect. Suspended high above the icy abyss, the investigative photojournalist embodies tenacity and courage. With her camera as both shield and weapon, she has dedicated her life to uncovering the environmental devastation wrought by illegal drilling operations, risking everything to document these dark truths. Chained atop the melting glacier where the mercenaries have imprisoned her, she clings to her belief that exposing the damage can ignite awareness and drive change. As she gazes out at the breathtaking yet perilous landscape, a mix of fear and determination courses through her veins. The bone-chilling winds whip around her, and the creaking ice beneath her seems to echo the looming threat of collapse, yet she refuses to succumb to despair. Every moment spent in this precarious position only strengthens her resolve. Each click of her camera shutter represents a defiant stand against those who threaten to exploit nature. Aware that time is running out, she grapples with the risks of remaining captive versus the potential disaster that could ensue if she is not rescued in time. Her plight serves as a testament to both individual bravery and a broader fight for environmental justice, one worth every ounce of sacrifice. Hidden within a jagged alcove of the glacier lies the mercenary outpost, a fortified hub of illegal activity shrouded in secrecy. This clandestine operation thrives on the exploitation of Iceland's fragile environment, utilizing advanced drilling equipment to tap into the Earth's resources without regard for sustainable practices. The mercenaries, ruthless and well-equipped, have little concern for the ecological consequences, believing their profit-driven pursuits overshadow any moral obligations. Surveillance footage captured by the photojournalist reveals the stark reality. Heavy machinery scars the pristine ice, while wildlife is forcibly displaced from their habitats. Inside the outpost, armed guards patrol relentlessly, ensuring that none dare approach their illicit operations. The stakes are high. Anyone who seeks to expose their wrongdoing faces repercussions that can be fatal. As Jason Statham prepares for his daring rescue mission, he understands that he must not only save the journalist but also dismantle this criminal enterprise. The knowledge of its existence fuels his resolve, transforming his personal mission into a vital fight against an encroaching menace that threatens both the land and those brave enough to stand against it. The tension intensifies as time slips away, with lives hanging in the balance. Just as Jason begins his ascent, the tranquility of the icy landscape is shattered by the sudden onset of a blizzard. Snowflakes whip violently through the air, transforming the serene beauty of the glacier into a swirling tempest of white, Visibility plummets, and the howling winds create an eerie soundtrack that heightens the tension around him. Each step becomes a battle against nature's fury as Jason's ice axes struggle to find purchase on the slick surface beneath him. The blizzard intensifies, wrapping everything in a suffocating blanket of snow and freezing winds that cut like knives against his skin. He grits his teeth, determination etched on his face, aware that every moment wasted could mean disaster for the photojournalist chained above. The roaring winds drown out all but his own heartbeat, reminding him that he is not just fighting against the elements but also racing against time. Within this chaotic storm lies a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving power, a force that can easily crush human resolve. Yet, as each gust threatens to push him back, Jason's spirit remains unbroken. He knows that amid this turmoil, there exists a fragile thread of hope. He must reach her before both their fates are sealed by the encroaching ice. With the blizzard howling around him, Jason steels himself for the daunting ascent up the vertical ice face. His ice axes bite into the frozen surface with a satisfying crunch as he makes calculated strikes, each movement a testament to his physical prowess and unwavering determination. He utilizes his specialized training, carefully planning each step to maintain both balance and grip on the slick wall of ice. As the wind threatens to dislodge him, Jason adapts his strategy, choosing to find less windswept sections of the glacier where the ice is more stable. He employs a rhythmic technique, alternating between planting his axes and kicking his crampons into the icy facade, climbing with both power and grace. The biting cold seeps through his gear, yet he pushes forward. The thought of the photojournalist's perilous situation fuels his resolve. In addition to sheer strength, Jason relies on problem-solving skills honed from years of rescue operations. He carefully assesses potential routes, making split-second decisions that could mean the difference between success and failure. As he ascends, the mountainous spectacle of nature's beauty surrounds him, but the stakes weigh heavily on his shoulders. Each inch gained is a crucial step towards saving the life that hangs in the balance atop this unforgiving glacier. As Jason reaches a narrow ledge, he knows the next step of their escape requires innovation. Surveying the yawning crevasses below, he realizes that a zipline would be the most effective means to get the photojournalist safely off the glacier. With determination etched on his face, he quickly assesses his surroundings for sturdy anchor points amidst the icy landscape. Using his ice axes and climbing gear, Jason meticulously rigs a zipline, securing it tightly to strong outcroppings on either side of the crevasse. He takes a moment to communicate with the photojournalist, reassuring her from a distance. "I'm setting up a line," he calls out over the howling winds. "It's going to be our way down, just hold on tight." With each knot he ties, his mind races through possible scenarios. He knows that if his calculations are off by even a fraction, disaster could strike. Finally satisfied with his work, he tests the line for stability before signaling to her. Together, they'll have to trust in each other's strength and resolve as she prepares to make the leap. Jason's ingenuity transforms their precarious situation into a daring opportunity for survival against all odds. The tension in the air is palpable as Jason secures the final knot on the zipline, his heart racing against the clock. Below, the crevasses yawn wide, while the glacier's ice creaks ominously, a constant reminder of its instability. The winds howl louder, carrying with them the chilling realization that the ice shelf could collapse at any moment. Every crack and groan of the glacier reverberates through him, heightening his urgency. "Let's move," he shouts, trying to mask his own anxiety as he gestures for the photojournalist to prepare for her descent. He watches her face, noting the mix of fear and determination reflected in her eyes. Time is no longer a luxury, it's a relentless adversary. As she grips the zipline, Jason's mind races with thoughts of what could go wrong. A sudden surge of wind slams against them, almost knocking him off balance. He steadies himself and tries to focus on their plan, knowing that one misstep could spell disaster. The world around them feels suspended in time, yet every second ticks away, urging them to act before the glacier claims them both in its icy grip. With a shared glance of determination, Jason and the photojournalist leap into action, gripping the zipline tightly as they launch themselves into the abyss. The instant they take off, a rush of adrenaline surges through them and the world blurs into a whirlwind of white and blue. Snow flurries swirl around them like a chaotic dance, while the sound of howling winds fills their ears, amplifying the thrill of their descent. As they zip down the line, Jason feels the icy air whip against his face, each breath sharp and invigorating. Below, the crevasses yawn menacingly, their dark depths contrasting with the glistening ice above. The zipline vibrates under their weight, each jolt reminding them of the precariousness of their situation. Cracking ice echoes ominously in the distance, serving as a stark reminder that time is running out. In this heart-stopping moment, Jason instinctively adjusts his grip to stabilize them, his instincts honed from years of rescue work kicking in. He glances at the photojournalist, whose eyes are wide with a mix of fear and exhilaration. Together they soar through the storm, propelled by hope and courage as they race against fate, every second counting as they hurtle toward safety or disaster. As they land safely on solid ground, relief floods through Jason and the photojournalist, their hearts still pounding from the adrenaline of their daring escape. The blizzard begins to dissipate, revealing a breathtaking landscape that underscores the fragile beauty they fought to protect. Yet, their ordeal is far from over. The looming threat of the mercenary outpost remains. They exchange resolute looks, understanding that their fight against environmental exploitation has only just begun. With the evidence she captured before her capture, the photojournalist is determined to expose the illegal drilling operations and their devastating impact on Iceland's glaciers. Jason stands by her side, now not only as her savior but as an ally in this critical battle for justice. Together, they vow to rally support for environmental activism and hold those responsible accountable. The potential repercussions for the mercenaries hang heavy in the air, a coming storm of legal and public scrutiny that could dismantle their operation. As they walk away from the glacier, invigorated by their shared mission, both characters are changed irrevocably, pledging to use their voices and experiences to safeguard the natural world against greed and destruction.